Good, everybody, and welcome back to my channel. And today, as you can see, we are playing another episode of My Sister's Crush. If you guys don't remember, in the last episode, the bully girl from the jail tried to come at Olivia, and I don't know if she was trying to get her on her team or she just wanted some dirt on her, but she just really wanted to mess with her, so she let her know that she's gonna get to Lola. Back with the guys, AXEL is kind of doing weird, iffy stuff because he's trying to remove himself from being with Lola and let Harley have her, where our girl Lola is just a little confused about the feelings that she has for both guys. So that basically catches us up. We are now on chapter 16, guys. I think we have 7-ish episodes left, and then we are through with this story. So it means we're going to be jumping into a new story pretty soon, guys. But anyway, let's just see how this goes. Thanks for letting me know, Trevor. I'll see what I can do. Is everything okay? AXEL was drinking over at Trevor's house. Trevor said he seemed really upset and he took off, but he doesn't know where to. He's drinking already? Where do you think he took off to? I don't know, but I think he's more hurt than I thought he was. Who would have predicted that? Oh yeah, that's right, I did. He's not answering. I'm not sure if he's just ignoring his phone in general or ignoring my calls in particular. Why don't I try? Not a bad idea. He would probably answer for you. I silently prayed that it was true. I just wanted him to pick up and let us know he was okay. Even if he was drinking, even if he was hurt or pissed, just answer. Answer and let me know that you're safe. No answer? Nope. He answered. I always hang up the phone angrily like that. My bad. No, I'm sorry. I'm just frustrated. Does he always do this when he's upset? Day drinking and disappear? He doesn't usually get upset. At least he's normally pretty good at hiding it. He actually hasn't drunken in a while. He usually was getting bored with the party lifestyle. At least he was. Even though it wasn't my fault, I couldn't help but feel partly responsible for his obvious pain. Then again, this was more than just me. This was about Harley and AXEL. I have to go see if I can find him. This is all my fault. If I had just reacted differently. Don't start that now. But yes, you should find him. I'm coming with you. Now I just have to figure out what I'm going to tell my mom. She didn't exactly specify, but I think I may be grounded for letting AXEL take the fall for the whole smoking thing. She was too mad to talk about it, but I have to make her understand I need to find AXEL. Go ahead, kids. Whoop. Go find your brother. Girl, Miss Marie, we need to put a bell on her because every time we turn around, she just be there. Like, y'all don't be hearing her coming like she like a cat or something. Like, ma'am, where were you at? Mom? How long have you been standing there? Long enough. Go find AXEL and bring him home. He's not in trouble, is he? We definitely need to have a conversation on proper way to handle stress. Running to alcohol every time you're upset is a very bad habit that only gets worse over time, I assure you. AXEL's drinking, you're smoking. It's quite obvious your father and I haven't been strict enough with you boys. In other words, we're both in trouble. Great. Harley, for now, let's just concentrate on finding AXEL, so I know not one but both of my children are safe. We'll worry about disciplining when your father gets off work and I can talk to him about this. Fair enough? Yes, ma'am. And do you have any idea where your brother might be? I think I have a few places he might go, but are you sure you want to go, Lola? You may not like where we find him. I'll be fine, Harley, but thank you for your concern. Well, let's start looking then. I said I would be fine and I meant it, or at least I wanted to mean it, but that didn't mean this was going to be pretty. Alright, so we are off to find AXEL, and here we are back in the prison. This is Warden Watkins speaking. Of course we have a Trixie powers here. What is this about exactly? Are you absolutely sure? Are Neil powers? I understand. Thank you for letting us know. Arlene. Was it Arlene? No, maybe. Okay, whatever. Poor Trixie. Warden, sir, I apologize for walking in, but the door was open. That's all right, Serena. I was actually just about to call you in here. There's someone I need to speak with privately, but first, what do you need? I'm afraid there's been a physical altercation in the yard, sir. Officer Lawson witnessed Trixie punching out a girl. punching out Gurry. Gurry is with the nurse, and Officer Lawson brought Trixie here to speak with you. Trixie was actually the person I need to speak with. You said Officer Lawson witnessed this? Did Lawson see who started the fight? Because it was both of those girls' history, I'm willing to bet Jerry started it. All she saw was Jerry arguing with Olivia, and then Trixie walked up and punched Gurry. You're saying Trixie threw the first punch? I'm afraid so, sir. It sounds like she might have been defending Olivia in some way, which itself surprises me. Trixie's here now, right outside the door. Well, then please send her in right away. I like that the warden does care about the people that are there. Like, it's not just like he's treating them like they're criminals. I mean, he is disciplining them, but he does seem to care about what happens to the girls in this camp. Okay, so I know this might look bad, but I swear to God I can explain. I'm sure you can, Trixie. Are you okay? I was expecting a bit more of a reaction. There's just something I have to tell you, and it's not something that's going to be easy to hear. You're kind of scaring me here. What is it? Just tell me. Rip it off like a Band-Aid. Oh, we can't know? That's bull. Like, why we can't know? Trixie still isn't back from the warden's office? Does she look like she's back from the warden's office? Great. Wait, what is it? Obviously, I have to ask. As much as part of me doesn't want to, if you're wondering why Trixie came to your defense, you'll have to ask her. But knowing Jerry like we know her, I can promise you she wasn't joking about the stabbing thing. She's next level crazy. As much as Trixie disapproves of you, she's not the type of person to want you to get seriously hurt. Besides, Gurry and Trixie have a complicated history that you have nothing to do with. Gurry had the punch coming in more ways than just one. But now can I ask you a question? I guess. We were pretty surprised you didn't want to fall in with Gary's group. You have no friends here, and given your history with your sister, it would have been easy. Was there a question in there somewhere? The question is, why did you turn Gary down? Rude. You know, you just made your time here a lot more unpleasant, right? Gary targets certain people and then becomes obsessed. Certain people like my sister. Exactly. Unfortunately for them, your sister is smarter than all of them combined. Not to mention stronger. So the sun rises and sets and my sister's ass crack. I get the point. You really want to know why I told Jerry no? Obviously. Oh, flashback. Oh, no. You're not exactly the easiest person to talk to, Olivia. You're so focused on having to be mean to everyone all the time. Tell me, are you really that unhappy? Does making others unhappy too make you happier? Because you've already caused a lot of pain, but you still look miserable. Ever thought of trying a new approach sometimes? Okay, so this is when she was in the warden's office and he told her to try a new approach instead of trying to make people so miserable. Decided to try a new approach. Besides, I'm too tired and hungry for scheming today. The struggles of a mean girl. You poor thing. Who even are you? My name is Safi. What's that short for? Safi? It's short for my name is fucking Safi. Well, now who's rude? Don't worry, it's still you. Your crown is safe. Do I even want to know what you're in here for? Safi. I killed a man. What? Why? For making fun of my name. She's funny. Real talk though, I stole my dad's car and drove it into the river. Soon after, my dad saw the TV show called Beyond Scared Straight. Something in him was like, oh my god, that's brilliant. Fast forward to present day and here we are. Why the hell would you steal his car? That's kind of stupid, don't you think? My dad never seemed to understand why it's not a good idea to drink drunk. He used to drive drunk with my sister and I in the car all the time. We would beg him to stop, but he would never listen. So one night I thought he can't drive drunk if he doesn't have a car. Sure, it wasn't stupid. Sure, it was stupid, but my heart was in the right place even if my head wasn't. I didn't know that. I wasn't trying to be harsh. Old habits die hard, all that. Was there an apology in there somewhere? You weren't kidding about trying a new approach. Any idea when you're going to get out of here? I don't really know. My big sister just got her own place. She's supposed to let me and Trixie come stay with her when she settles in. Well, that's nice, right? Hell yeah, it is. My sister's awesome. Holy shit. Okay. What happened? What the hell did I just walk into? Are you the two of you like talking? Like the looks that way, doesn't it? You'd be surprised at the crazy things kids will do in a place with no cell phones or Wi-Fi. Seriously, there's literally nothing else to do here besides talk. Well, excuse the God I mean for being surprised. So, just so I'm completely caught up to date, you guys are friends now? Ew. If her hair was set on fire, I'd have a glass of water and I'd drink it with a big old smile on my face. It's very hard to smile and drink water at the same time, so you should know how committed I am. Wow. So how much damage are we talking? Are you in trouble? It's fine, I think. Warden knows jury is. So why do you look so bummed out? What happened? What happened? Okay, something to do with her mom. Is she not coming to get her? Warden said that he just found out my mom died. Oh my God. She died? I didn't expect that. Yo. Whoa. Okay, that's a good turn. Warden just found out my mom died. It was drugs, which sadly doesn't surprise me. The neighbors found her lying on the floor in the bathroom. They said she had been dead for a while. Oh my God. I'm so sorry, Trix. What about that idiot boyfriend of hers? Gary took off, apparently. No one knows where he is. He probably found her and left her there. I can't believe this. I can. Drugs were like her oldest and most toxic friend. She always wanted to be sober, but obviously not enough. Gary always enabled her more than anyone else. I've been trying to prepare myself for news like this for a long time, but it's still sad, you know? I'm basically an orphan now. That's horrible. There's more. She was covered in bruises. I know it was Gary. He's done it before. I'm sure there's a real reason he took off. He didn't want to have to answer any questions that would soon come up. Damn, Trix, I'm so sorry. I wish I knew what to say to make it better. I don't think there's anyone can say it's situations like this to make it better. In a way, I knew this day was coming. So sad to say. My mom, she wasn't exactly very good when, at least she wasn't when she was using or with Gary. So you could say I'm feeling some mixed emotions right now because I'm still so angry with her, but at the same time I feel bad for her. When I think of what a sad, tortured soul she was, how lonely she must have felt with no one but a man who broke her to keep her company, I just wish I could have been there for her. Maybe if I hadn't been in here, things would have turned out differently. Come on, Trix, don't do that to yourself. Let's be real. Your mother's the reason you're in here. Her and Gary. You would have been there if she would have let you. I'm sorry for what happened to her, but it's not your fault. She had a choice, and she chose wrong. Obviously, you're right. It's just crazy how much time can fly when you're in here. How forgotten it can make you feel. It's like the second you walk in these doors, you're not a person anymore. You're whatever people think you did to get yourself in here. Nothing more, nothing less. Life just keeps moving on without you. You're stuck in place, and everyone's just moving on. And if you ever existed in the first place, but that's what I mean, Trixie. You didn't deserve to be in here. You didn't deserve what happened to you. Safi, you know how I feel about talking about this. Well, I know, but nothing. I told you what I told you in confidence. Not even Lola knows about all that, but she respects I wasn't ready to talk about it. I wasn't trying to upset you. We don't have to talk about it. I'm sorry, okay? All I meant was what happened to you in here was not fair. For someone to put a kid in a place like this when they don't even belong here, that person has to be pretty cold. Way to make it awkward, Saf. What? Oh, right. No offense, Olivia, but it's true. Alright, so she is now flashing back to the moment where she pretended to be Miss Lola and was out here saying she was using drugs and all that good stuff. And this is when the warden was yelling at her, telling her that her sister didn't belong here, and no one came to see her or visit her. She never got a letter, and that she was in here by herself, and how would that possibly make her feel? So did the warden say anything else, Chixie? Well, I'm going to take a walk. I'm sorry about your mother, Trixie. I just can't figure her out. What's her deal? She's obviously struggling internally about something. It's like she wants to be mean and cold by nature, but something about being in here is forcing her to break down her walls. And now she's not sure who she is. Like an angel and devil on her shoulder type of deal. Wow, that's deep. I still don't trust her. A person that mean doesn't just transform in a matter of days. I'm not saying be a bitch to her. I'm just saying pay close attention. Let's not forget how manipulative she has a history of being. She's pretty easy to feel sorry for when you're locked up in here. But do you really believe she's not going back to the same old Olivia the second she leaves? Well, let's hope she doesn't leave anytime soon, for Lola's sake. Although Lola will have you to depend on soon enough, you're getting out. Even sooner than you think. What? That's the other thing the warden talked to me about. Because of the circumstances of my mom, they want to release me early. As in, like, any time now. Oh my god. Where are you going to stay? My sister's place isn't ready yet. I don't know. Warden is supposed to be making some calls or something. I think I might have to go to a foster home. No, Trixie. Let Trixie stay with us. Please. Yes, I'm sure. I would take full responsibility if something was to go wrong, but I assure you it won't. Just tell me if it's something that will be possible. Great, thank you. I'll talk to you soon. Knock, knock. Sir, Olivia Burke wants to speak with you again. Is it alright to send her in? Go ahead, Serena. Alright, so Olivia is coming back to speak with the warden. I'm not interrupting you, am I? It's alright. I was planning on speaking with you again today anyways. I just had a situation I had to deal with first. Yeah, I heard about Trixie's mom. That's too bad. Yeah, it's very sad. But it's what you wanted to speak with me about. I heard you had a bit of an altercation with Jerry in the yard. You mean that crazy lady with cotton candy hair? I swear to God, I was minding my own business. She wouldn't leave me alone. How did Trixie get involved? That Jerry girl actually threatened to stab me. Trixie overheard, and I guess she kind of defended me or whatever. Trust me, no one was as surprised as I was. I believe you, Olivia. Jerry's been causing problems for quite some time now. In fact, it sounds like something needs to be done about that. Something like what? Let me worry about that. So what is it you wanted to talk to me about? Well, no, actually, so what's on your mind? I just wanted to say that I get it. Why I deserve to be in here right now. It really sucks. P.S. I'm still tired and hungry, but I don't know. I can see how Lola coming here was too much. But in my defense, it's not like I knew what my mother would do. It's obvious she brought Olivia here because you're here. I was thinking more around like lines of boarding school or something. I never said send her to kiddie prison. That's true, yes. You're not the only one to blame here. That being said, when you found out your mother's plans to send Olivia here, did you feel remorse or did you celebrate? Girl, you were celebrating. You were so happy. You couldn't wait to get us out the house. He like, yeah, you was real happy though. Yeah. Okay, fine. Point taken, okay? In retrospect, I could have handled things more maturely. Why do you hate your sister so much? What did she do that was so horrible? Seriously? Well, that is the $1,000,000 question, isn't it? There has to be a reason for all this madness. I don't get it. Of course you don't get it. You've been in my life for about 5 minutes. Your mother has been in your life since you were born, and she doesn't seem to get it either. In fact, the only one that seems to get it is you. So enlighten me. What could it possibly be that bad? Just forget it. No matter what I say, you'll never understand. It's none of your business anyway, Dad. Why are you doing that? Why do you have to put your guard up again? Part of you obviously wants to be better, so why are you fighting it with pettiness? Look, like I said, I understand why Lola would be pissed off about what happened, but I still hate her. I don't give a damn if anyone understands me. To hell with all of you. Well, that was good for a good 5 minutes. I swear the girl's a complete and total mystery. It's like she has split personalities. The warden is making more phone calls. Yes, sir. Bring Jerry to my office, please. Right away, warden. And we are back with our Miss Lola and Harley. I'm beginning to think he's gone forever. We've tried like 6 different places already. Axel obviously doesn't want to be found. Don't panic, Lola. Trust me, I know my brother. He's going to pop up any moment, drunk as hell, and wanting to ride somewhere. Besides, there are still a few more places he could be. Seriously, there's more places he would go? My brother gets around. Yeah, clearly. Excuse me. A while later, ringing phone. Hello? Hello? Axel, where the hell are you? How would I know? How would you not know? How drunk are you? Oh my god. This may sound weird, but I love this song. Can you hear it? I put the sing in single. Ain't worry about a ring on my finger. Yeah, sing it, girl. Axel, hello? Still here? Axel! Hello? God, is that you? It's Trevor, Axel. Trevor Axel, oh my god. Your last name is the same as my first name. So why are you calling me Trevor Axel? You're the one who called me Axel. Where are you? That's a good question. Are you really that drunk you don't know where you are? I'm upstairs in your mom's room. If you happen to see her, would you tell her to come back to bed, please? These sheets are mighty lonely without her. That's not funny when you're sober, and it's not funny now. Just ask someone where you are so I can come pick you up. Excuse me, sir. Sir? What am I supposed to be asking this young fella, Trevor Axel? Oh my god, just ask her where you are right now. Right, got it. Excuse me, young man. That is clearly a female. Oh yeah, I remembered. Where are we? Well, I can certainly tell you where you should be, cutie. No way. They serve cheeseburgers here? Oh, no. Then why does your breath smell like pickles? Don't hold on to me, dude. Ooh. Come back, bro. What about my cheeseburger? You did it again, didn't you? I don't care who you are. That was hilarious. That woman was pissed. Oh, for crying out loud. You were supposed to be finding out where you are. Oh, yeah. She wasn't very helpful anyways. All she wanted was my goodies. We'll try again and ask somebody else. This time, ask a man. Right, got it. Excuse me, ma'am? Oh, my gosh. Ready to go, Chixie? Now? Where am I going to stay? I took care of it. Just something temporary until you can find somewhere else. Wow, I didn't know it was happening that fast. Can I get a moment to say goodbye to Safi, please? Of course you can. I'll meet you in the office. Oh my god, sorry, Miss Trixie girl is leaving. I can't believe you're actually leaving. It's going to be so weird without you around here. But I'm really happy for you, Trix. You and Lola can finally reunite. You can finally move on with your life. And then your time here will be all a thing of the past. That's awesome. And you totally deserve it, Trix. But oh, our poor Safi's crying. I'll miss you too, Saf. Oh. You! What the hell did you tell the warden? What is it going to take for you to fuck off? That's the real question, isn't it? Tell me what you said now. What the hell is it to you? Because I just came back from his offices and he's taking you and Trixie's side. She hit me out of nowhere. Yet somehow it's still my fault. When it comes to you, your sister, or anyone you roll with, everything is always my fault. Exactly. You know, you're a lot more observant than I thought. I observe even more than you think. Meaning I couldn't help but notice your sister seemed to have some kind of weird bond with the warden. He would always give her special treatment. At first I thought they were having some kind of gross affair, but now here you are with the same weird bond. You and your sister wouldn't have happened to have some sort of personal connection with our warden, would you? Jerry, is it? Do yourself a favor and get a hobby besides coloring your hair. I'm pretty sure the chemicals are starting to leak into your brain. You have plenty of time in here to find something you're actually good at, don't you? Not really. The warden is transferring her out. Shut the hell up, Darcy. Transferring you out, huh? Where to? None of your business. To some whole juvenile prison across state. Oh my god, Darcy. Cass. Right. Sorry, Darce. As you were. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I literally just punched her. Isn't that your girlfriend? Like, what the freak? Thank God. I have seriously questionable taste in women. Could you leave now? You're giving me a headache. Shouldn't you be getting ready to leave anyway? You think that's funny? I've heard horrible things about the places he's sending me to. He's punishing me because of you and your bitch sister. There's a story there, and we're gonna find out what it is. Well, let me know how that goes. Now, since you won't leave, I'm leaving. Not so fast. Since I'm being forced to leave anyway, what's stopping us from giving you a small parting gift before I go? I don't know. She's Lola's sister. I don't need her coming after me. Calm down, will you? That's the beauty of it. Lola can't stand her. Hell, from what I've seen, not too many people can. Who's gonna care if we rough her up a bit? We'll definitely be given a medal or something. Hey, get away from me. Are you really that stupid to think you can get away with this? Stop! Well, Miss Olivia's getting beat up. I want to say I feel bad, but at the same time, we feel bad, but meh. It's going to be dark soon, Harley. We have been searching for him for hours. Axel obviously doesn't want to be found, or even worse. What if he's in some type of trouble? Let's not panic. My brother is fine. He's always fine. Are you sure about that? Because you said some pretty hurtful things to him. You don't think I know that? You don't think I can't think of that? I'm sorry, Harley. I'm just worried. Me too. Phone is ringing. Do you think you can answer that and put it on speaker? Sure. Hello? I found him. I found out where Axel is. I can assure you it wasn't easy. Is he okay? That depends on your definition. I mean, he's alive and everything, so there's that. But he's also so drunk he didn't even know where he was. Hence is why it wasn't easy to find out his location. At least he's not seriously hurt. Thanks, Trevor. Send me the address and I'll go pick him up. Okay, but he's expecting me to be the one to pick him up, so he might not be very happy. Speaking of which, may I make a small suggestion? What? Well, no offense, but you might want to show up alone. He's upset about you or whatever, but you're still his brother. With the state he's currently in, I'm not entirely sure how he'll react to Lola, though. Point taken. It's okay, as long as he's brought home safely. Well, I'll text you the address now. He should be waiting outside. Good, God willing. Thanks, Trevor, really. No problem. I felt worn out. I haven't even left my room. You know what? I have to say, I like Trevor. He's a good friend, if anything. Like, we see him, like, sporadically, but he's, like, a really good friend. So that's a relief, right? I told you he showed up somewhere. It's totally unsafe for him to do shit like this, no matter how upset he is. He's in for it when he sobers up. But in the meantime, try and go easy on him. I will, I promise. Should I drop you off back at the house? I guess. Where else am I gonna go? I have seriously got to get more friends. Ringing phone. It's my phone this time. Hello? Lola, are you busy? I need you to come by the house. What? Why? It's a surprise? Well, that's just great. What now? At Lola's mom's house. What's happening? Alright, I'm here, so out was it rude? Is it our girl Trixie? It is. A queen. Iconic. Look at her. Iconic. Did you miss me, best friend? Iconic. Look at us. Anyway, guys, that is it for that episode. I hope that you have thoroughly enjoyed that, guys. We are almost close to the end of this story. So how do you guys think it's going to end? Do you guys think we're going to choose AXEL? Do you guys think we're going to choose Harley? Do you guys think we're going to choose any of the guys anyway? How do you think Trixie is going to adjust being out of the prison now that everything that has been going on with her? How do you think Olivia is going to adjust being in the prison camp or kitty camp, whatever you want to call it, now that she's been beaten up? Let me know all your thoughts and opinions in the comments down below. But until the next time, guys, I will see you in my next video. Bye. Look, better than your favorite bad bitch. Turned the whole world into a savage. Middle finger in all of my pictures just to remind y'all I ain't having it. I'm the baddest bitch.